Yeah, what's up, one? Welcome back to another haircut tutorial. This your boy Killer Conchung from Concept Barbershop out here in San Jose, California. You heard me? Orderly, muchacho, let's get it. Alright, if you notice, I'm using just the corner of the clipper. When you want to do detailed work and tuned in, zoomed in type of work, you want to use just the corner of the clipper. And if you notice, my middle finger is placed on the face of the client to keep my hand steady, to keep my hand from shaking. And then I reinforce that by gripping the client by the ear to keep him in place, to keep him from moving. Alright, you can do this by putting a hand on your client's head or on his shoulder to let him know that you're there and to not move. Alright, so this allows me to be in full control of what I'm doing. Alright, keep the client from moving. Alright, if you notice, the line's a little faint, a little light, but if you be patient and keep going over the line over and over, the line will pop out, because what you're doing is you're cleaning up all around the line. You're cutting all the peach fuzz and all the little hair that you might not see, and it will make your line pop out. Alright, so be patient, set in your line, and then come back and clean up and go over the line several times before you move on. But do keep in mind not to irritate the skin, because you are going back and forth with it. You don't want to apply too much pressure, alright, because the machine will rub against the skin and it will irritate the skin, and worse, you don't want to cut the client. Alright, so be gentle and don't apply too much pressure. Okay, be patient with it, it'll come out, it'll pop out. Next, I want to move on to the line behind the ears, and what I want to do first is I want to set my starting point. And my starting point is usually the highest point of the curve, and that's usually right above the ear. Alright, so I want to move the ear out the way and set that starting point. Alright, and then from there I'll work out and away from the ear. And if you notice, when you're going to the right, use the right corner of the clipper. Alright, to make it more comfortable for yourself. And then when you're going back behind the ears, use the left corner of the clipper. Alright, so that it's not awkward. When you're going down and away from the ear to the left, use the left corner. If you're going to the right, use the right corner. Alright, you notice I'm pulling the ear out the way so I can see what I'm doing, but then I'm letting it go and I'm stepping back to see what it looks like when the ear is in its resting phase. Alright, so cut a little bit, step back, see where it's at, and then continue cutting. Alright, when you're going behind the ear, move the ear out the way. Alright, and follow the curvature of the ear. But remember this, you guys, if you want sharp, crispy lineups, you're going to have to cut into the hairline just a little bit. Okay, because there's no way you're going to have sharp, crispy lineup if you keep it super natural. I know there's a lot of complaints about pushing back the lines and stuff like that, but here's the dilemma. If you want sharp, crispy lines, you gotta cut into the line just a little bit, not too much. Don't get out of hand, go overboard with it, just a little bit. Okay, but if you want sharp, crispy lines, you can't ask to keep it natural, because not everybody's hairline is natural. Okay, so you're gonna have to cut into it a little bit if you want sharp, straight, crispy lines. Alright? If you notice, when I'm going down the neck, I'm using the full blade because it's a straight line. When it's a straight line, it's okay to use the full blade. But when you're doing round shape, or you're doing detail work, or you're doing designs and stuff, I recommend using just the corner of the clipper. Detail work, just the corner of the clipper. Straight line, use the full blade. And if you notice, I'm cleaning everywhere around the line, even underneath the ear, on the jaw line, because the more you clean up around the line, the more your line will pop out. Okay, set your line in, go over it several times, and then also clean up all around it to help make your line pop out even more. Alright, so these clippers are all the way zero gap, but they don't cut because you have to angle your clipper at a certain angle so that the blade isn't rubbing against the skin. Okay, you gotta fill out your own clipper. You gotta know what your clipper is like for you to understand how to use your clipper. Alright, every clipper is different, lined up different, so you gotta get to understand your clipper. Alright, so right now I'm just going back, tracing back to cut all the hair that's still hanging over the line. Just doing the detail work, make sure everything's in place and in order before I move on. And that's pretty much it for today's haircut tutorial, you guys. I appreciate it. I just want to go over the importance of a lineup and how a good lineup can save a bad blend, and how a bad lineup can ruin a good blend. Alright, so take your time with the lineup. Use just the corner of the clipper when you're doing detail work. Don't apply too much pressure because you don't want to irritate the skin. And then you want to clean up all around the lineup so that it'll make your lineup pop out even more. Get all the peach fuzz, get all the hair around the neck, the jawline, underneath the ear. Clean all of that and your lineup will look 10 times better. Okay, and then after that, hit them with the straight razor. The razor will make it pop even more. Alright, so learn to use the straight razor. Learn to stretch the skin so that you don't cut them. Learn how to angle your razor so that you don't irritate the skin, don't nick the skin. Alright, stretch and do little strokes at a time. Alright, hit that line, and then you also want to do the line behind the ear. Alright, that line behind the ear will make everything pop out. As you can see, that line right there is already popped out. Alright, so pull the ear out the way. Use just the corner of the razor. Be gentle, be light, and be patient. Take your time, don't rush it because you don't want to cut them. Alright, stretch everything out the way. Take your time, and then make everything pop out just like right there. You see that? Alright, move the ear out the way, especially right here when you're doing this line right here, because of the neck bone, the bone behind the ear, it gets in the way, so you can easily nick them. You gotta be gentle, you gotta be patient, be slow. Alright, and that's that, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching once again, man. I thank you to everybody leaving positive comments and all the positive feedbacks and all the encouraging words. Thank you so much, man. I do read them, I do appreciate them, and I do need them. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody else leaving negative, racist, unnecessary comment, man, y'all keep doing that too, man. I appreciate that too, because it'll make me do even better. Peace. See y'all next time. Easy.